Hello everyone, my name is Zelnus. I am here with Slowpoke as a tracker, and we are here on Speed Gaming 4 for this match of HayfieldBay versus Pikapals. God bless all of you who aren't watching that crowd control right now. I will be catching up on the last 2.5 hours of it when I get back from this by watching the VOD. But for now, I thought, hey, they need a commentator. I'm just sitting at home. I will take the time because nobody else will, and I don't blame them. I'm running my own marathon elsewhere, and I'm watching GDQ. So it's very good this year. In my opinion, best one since I started watching in 2015. So if you haven't been watching, you should look up some VODs because you could pick any VOD this year. They're all good. Every single one. Not a bad run, honestly, this year. Obviously, your mileage may vary if you're the kind of person who only likes to watch your favorite kind of game. You're not one to just watch any speedrun, but I'd say they're all entertaining. Even the ones of the genres I don't like, which is beat 'em ups on the NES that are all the exact same. Walk right, punch, 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 kick, infinite combo, sometimes you clip. They're all the same to me, and I don't like them. But the runs were fun. But this is LTTP, which is a very fun game, and when randomized, very fun game. Looks different almost every time. Except for the time except for the no, this is always a fun game. Except for Key Sanity. That's not fun. But this isn't Key Sanity, unless it is. I should probably have checked that before starting to see if we're mixing up the keys here. Give me 2 seconds. I'll find it. Nope. This is game 1. So this is just an open mode seed. That's cool. That's odd. The overlay is bugged. I'm gonna pin I'm gonna tell Miss Metroid. Hey. Oh. It's an Electric Force. Oh. But yeah, we are starting. That was weird. Just letting them know that this stream PC that they're using might have some weird things going on because it was missing the Great Triforce and there was that freeze at the start. So, But hopefully it's all fine and we won't have any more issues. Also, I mean, oh, hey, flippers. With Fiesel at GDQ, these are all obviously remote. Does if you want to volunteer to help out speed gaming, you can. Join the Discord, and there's like a sign up, and you can help run the streams across the whole thing and help out. And there's always people, we always need more volunteers. It's very helpful. But you can control the stream remotely because Fiesel is a magician. Also, these fools can now not do Houlihan. And that is their fault for not doing it first, like I do. Please ignore the fact that I always place like right in the middle of the pack and never win a randomizer race ever. But Houlihan first is correct every time. It's not. But that's what I tell myself. But yeah, we're checking out the forest. Hayfield decided, you know what, I don't need to know if Adrenum is going to screw me today. That is a very strange item to have on Adrenum. That is the cape. So we're going to put a little pin in our memory bank right here. We could even, you know, pin it right there. And we're going to remember that that's there because we might need that later. But probably not. Very unlikely. But it could. So, pin over there. They wouldn't need to grab that 20 rupees if they did Houlihan. That's enough about Houlihan, though. They've got enough money. So we are on to Blind's Hut. That's 3 bombs. That is a potion. That's very nice to find. Always good to find that in the village. That is a green rupee. We're just gonna keep moving on. That's a red rupee. Not too much in the village other than this moon pearl and this bottle. Moon pearl's nice because it'll let us get 2 items out of logic if we'd like. Oh no, never mind. We have the flippers. So, yeah. Oh, wow, that's super ultra convenient. How nice of the game to give us that flute here. Now, please donate 1,000 bits to turn off the flutes. Oh, wait. I'm not Patty, commentating Andy's crowd control. But what you could do is you could subscribe to Speed Gaming to get cool emotes and support Speed Gaming, which is a cool channel. But both runners grabbing their flute, grabbing the item there. Alternatively, you don't have to spend any money to support Speed Gaming. You can just be here watching the stream. Any of the streams that are on right now. There's 4. Or 3. And they're all very cool. This tournament is cool. I'm glad I'm back commentating the tournament. TBH. Missed commentating the last one. And on top of that, missed commentating the first 2 weeks of this one because I was busy. Very, very busy. And now I'm not anymore. So. We're still, you know, in the initial checks, you know, what people will call Sphere 0 or Sphere 1. Whether, oh, hey, there's a sword. Whether or not you want to be technical or not. Either way, we need to think of a new name for this start-in checks, TBH. Just call it start-in checks, maybe. I don't know. But everyone always calls it the wrong thing. Because everyone calls it Sphere 0. But technically, there's only 2 chests that are Sphere 0. Neither runner wanted to waste their bomb. Pikapals saving and quitting instead of using their flute. So I'm not sure what game they're on to play in. But they must have something in mind. Those are bombs. Which we have 9 of, so we're fine. Although, Actually, we're gonna have to use a lot of bombs here. We're gonna have to bomb the mini Moldorms, which means that either we're gonna use 3 or all 9. One of the two. There's one. That's not gonna hit. That's probably not gonna hit anything either. Yep. See? Oh, that did it. That was really cool. See, that only got 1 somehow. See, I told you. We used 7 bombs to kill 4 mini Moldorms. That's a bow. That's very nice. I didn't know that they were Norwegian. That's cool. Hayfield is fluid into 8. I'm not actually sure if that saves time from the position he's in. Pikapals, though, is checking the flipper locations first. Which, interesting, because what if there's a 300 rupee right here? Woo! No, don't get hit. Greetings from Norway? That is just 20 rupees for both of them. What was happening with Hayfield? Hayfield's probably gonna float to 7. Float? They all float down here. Did part 2 come out yet, or does nobody actually understand that reference in 2019? Chapter 2 did come out, okay. That line was probably in that movie then. I only have time for video games now. So I haven't watched a movie since... Okay, actually, that's wrong. I do watch the Marvel movies, but that's the only movies I've seen since 2014, are the Marvel movies. That's not a joke. That's just how sad my life is. That is nothing for Hayfield. Feels ready to shut the door ledge. Sorry. I actually did not sleep much, so if I yawn a few times, I do apologize. Hopefully it doesn't come through the mic. Wow, very worth. So pendant EP means that Hayfield might be able to skip it. Because the book was in Sastral, I think. I actually missed it because I was focused on Hayfield for some reason. But that is a good find. Yeah, I was pretty sure both items were on Sastral. So Hayfield might never have to go to EP. But that bow will probably lead them there. Oh, it might be GP? Well, let's find out. Because I bet Pikapals full clears. Hayfield buying some more bombs. Oh, hey, that's really good. That's a sequence break. That means there's a glove somewhere else. Or, no, that means the lamp is easily accessible. It's probably on East Death Mountain. Honestly. Like, let's be real. It's totally on East Death Mountain. And this is why we do not follow the logic exactly as speedrunners of the video game. Because it exceeds like an extra hour if you don't do the small sequence breaks. Also, it would be kind of boring, honestly. Like, could you imagine if we didn't use speedrun strats in Randomizer? How actually bad races would be? Like, if we didn't do bomb jumps, if we didn't do quick kills, if we didn't, you know, do dark rooms. Dark rooms are hype. Bomb jumps. Like, real talk. Imagine if our community was just like, hey, it is green pennant. That's sick. Oh boy. Let something be on green pennant. That would be actually really hype. That would cause some pretty sweet diversions here. Because Pikapals probably won't get hookshot until it's the last item, or they get $500. And even then, it might still be one of their last things that they check, because that's still not great. Oh, hey, that's a mushroom. That's easy to do, because we have the flute. Hey, we have all 4 bottles in, like, no time. That's also kind of neat. That's nice safety. Don't buy until you get Zora, though. Uh-oh. Because Pikapals is going to Dip Desert. And that's not good. Because what if they find a sword here and it's not boot slot? They're going to have to come back here later. Hayfield won't. But if Pikapals, if there's nothing in Desert, then Pikapals will probably, you know, quickly check Death Mountain, and then we'll probably do Zora and get their hook shot. But it looks like we might have to double dip Zora domain unless he gets a lot of money right here. That's a bit key, so it's not done yet. They can actually go back. Hey, that fairy was still spawned. That's cool. Wow. Hayfield getting not too much. Just the mushroom on East Death Mountain. Save and quit instead of fluting to the mushroom. Hey, there's the lap. That's cool. That's really weird. That means that this is boot slot, but also that's where the lamp was. Okay. Yeah, see, the actual route for this was pretty garbage. I had to cough. I hope Pikapals doesn't think that they have the glove, because they don't. Hey. Oh, they're going to, I see. Hayfield, check in the bottom of Keep. Looks like everything's kind of locked behind that hook shot and that glove. Oh. But yeah. Pikapals got their glove and immediately yeeted out of the mountain. But trying to figure out where our progression is. Where? Oh, it's on Zora! Progression's on Zora! Oh, glove and oh, thank you, Slowpoke. I looked away. I looked away because I got pinned by Mind of Me for my tracking or for my commentary duty. That is Dark World access. You are right. Oh, and neither runner's done the castle yet. Hayfield will have the book. I think. No, the book was in the first chest of EP, so yeah. Or they have it now. I can't remember. We will find out. But, yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a while until one of them actually has Dark World access, I think. Jazer, they both have a different mint. So, Titan's Mint is available to both runners. It's just a matter of them going to check the opposite check of their opponent. Right now, Hayfield is doing Green Pendant EP, which is pretty decent play, all things considered, with what they know. Adina having a glove is pretty annoying. Generally, not a location a lot of people like to check. Pikapals is going to check the Dark Cross room. So continuing along, Pikapals is going to check the back of the state, which has already been checked. One, oh, no, actually they're getting their Zora money. How convenient. Oh, nice. Not clean, but still clear from Hayfield. Pikapals actually didn't even get enough money from that to do Zora. Oh, I need to go and... Oh, they actually haven't done... Really? Huh. Losing track of the seed already. Why wouldn't Ellis be watching this game? I'm confused. Anyone can watch any game they want. Why are you calling out a lurker? That's called being rude. The pals getting their last bit of Zora money. We'll see if Zora has something useful. It's gonna give Hayfield their torch. They'll probably do it in the same way as Pika did. You know it's there. Hayfield, please. My real question is, everyone in chat, why are you here and not at Games Unquit? Why am I here and not at Games Unquit? I can answer that in that I wanted to talk about ALTTP. And I don't get many chances to, so here I am. No, the real question is, why am I not in Florida right now? Hayfield opted to do the boss, which means that they might actually be able to skip, like, ever coming back here. It might not actually be key locked now that I think about it. I could never be afraid of wait. I forgot who called themselves Florida Man on Twitter. I thought it was CFB, but I don't think he's at GDQ, so it's not CFB. That's a miss. Okay, now it's your time to shine. Suicide bomb. There you go. Very cool. Nice early crystal. They get their Titan Fits and their Dark World access. Interestingly enough, Pikapals can do all of Death Mountain, Light and Dark, in one trip. So his routing, I think, actually worked out much better. Pal's buying more bombs? Yes. Hayfield options at Dark Death Mountain. Very interesting. These are very quick checks, and there are a lot of them, and you get to check if, like, what Turtle Rock is. That's a mushroom, if you already knew about, so Pikapals gonna have to waste time handing that in, probably. Or they'll opt to not hand it in, or they'll do it after a save and quit, so that they can preserve the mushroom when it is nothing. There's the rest of that Zora money they needed. I wonder if and when Hayfield will ever go to Zora. I'm gonna go ahead and say when is, like, if Catfish with Mirror. Oh, that's Pendant. Okay, Pendant. Wow, Bow wasn't required for this seed. That's very cool. As an Ether for Turtle Rock. Oh, somebody asked, why is the commentator so sleepy? This is what happens when you've slept maximum 3 hours a day for 7 days because GDQ. That's what happened. Like I said earlier, this has been one of the best GDQs ever. Okay, so we're checking Dark World proper now. Val's gonna find their sword. I did not know you could reach that pot. That's a sword for Pikapals. That might have been a damage boost. It does push you forward a little bit. Yeah, both these runners are incredibly close. Hayfield, though, with the bid brain play of doing DP without boots, which is possible. A robot rolled this because at no point does any human roll the seed anymore in randomizer races at all, honestly. God bless Ashrala bots. Hey, that's a Master Sword. That's fantastic. For people who don't know, if you're in the randomizer Discord, you can make a bot roll so many cool different settings. Okay, we're moving through the dungeon. Oh, and bopped a little bit. So, not finding too much, but this is a Crystal Thieves town. Hey. That's a heart. That's a crystal. That's a hiccup. Oh, we can go do Swamp Palace now. Because we got swords. Not Swamp. Ice Palace. The other palace in and around water. That pig went on a crusade. He wanted that Pikachu. I am very confused. He like never goes that far and actually hits you. Like I'm always worried about it, but he's never done it. Oh, I bounced into him. I missed what was in Hype Cave. Oh no. The hammer? Odd champ. That's a Padu. That's actually extremely good, although slightly unfortunate. But Pikapals has decided that Pendant Pod, that is where they want to go. I'm not sure where else they could go. So this is actually a good play. The other pendant is Turtle Rock. And we are nowhere near doing that. So... no one's checked Meyer yet. But also... yeah. I'd like to know if we can access Meyer. Hammer's actually really good, especially here, because it let them continue their Dark World route. So, honestly, that's like a 10 out of 10 hype cave, just because of the seed. It was literally perfect timing. And both runners are having the same idea. Like, Hammer, the bow didn't lead to anything, and it was early, so maybe something's on Helmasaur. The bow's weird in that it kind of only blocks like 3 chests, but they are like chests that are easy to get to, and so you generally find the bow quite early if it's required, like for an item. Just the way that the randomizer will randomize. But we are getting an extra check from Hayfield. Hayfield is not skipping the pyramid, and that turned out to be fine. Hayfield's actually not going to do pod, so they are opting to check other locations. Bell's buying bombs? Oh, pot. Huh. Wonder why from there and not just flute. Oh, because they're going this way anyway. Oh, they are going to Ice Palace. That's pretty good, dude. That's a red crystal. I like the play. They got everything they need for it, so... Very good play. If nothing's in pod, Pita's gonna waste a lot of time. Gonna be a bit of a slow. It's gonna be a bit of a slow Ice Palace because Bombos. Nice. That bomb got a quadruple kill. Oh, he forgot he blew it up. Okay, bomb jump here for Hayfield. Already found the mirror. Which honestly, like, that opens up so much. And it opens up a full dungeon. So like Hayfield is on a roll right now. Pikapals opting not to finish Helmasaur is interesting. But honestly, they haven't really dipped into any dungeons yet, other than EP. So, I guess like they've been doing weird half dips, but not finishing dungeons they could. Which is interesting play. So fun fact about Ice Palace, like the items here. The game actually gives you just enough bombs to do everything required. So if you're really confident in your bomb jumps, you don't need to buy bombs ahead of time like Hayfield did. But still, probably worth to usually buy bombs if you're understocked. Yeah, this Ice Palace strip was worth it just for the mirror. A mirror gives access to a lot of chests, a lot of overworld that Hayfield hasn't touched really outside of that one thing. He doesn't have to do Smith's Chain without it. Like, his route is just really good right now. I'm really liking his chances in this race. See another Bombos once those two guys come out of the wall. I mean, I understand why they dipped out of, like, the Desert Palace made sense. I don't like the Thieves Town play too much. I preferred the way Hayfield did it, but who knows? That might be proven wrong. It might have an item. I don't know why he equipped the flute. Yeah, this fight's gonna take a while with this weaponry. In fact, this fight actually gets a little bit harder the less things, and not because they actually programmed it to be harder, but just because it lades less. They become like those ice droplets fall so much faster. Both in a crystal at the same time. Very good cold fight considering the low equipment. Now there's a lot of places that Hayfield can go. I think there's an item. I don't think so, no. They definitely went everywhere. Unless they stepped to iced tea, but I'm pretty sure they did iced tea. On Swamp Palace now. Kane is interesting because that opens up my drawn possibility to have progression as well. Pal's gonna have to do all of this without the mirror. Hayfield is just going dungeon to dungeon to dungeon, so I'm not sure exactly when they'll get the Cane of Samaria. Pal's gonna check the did spot. 100 rupees for Hayfield. Slow walk. Oh, with oh no, dude, I'm pretty sure they handed in their mushroom. That's unfortunate. Piece of heart. So cane and hammer pets. Looks like Pikapals is gonna get their mirror. Yeah, it's a piece of heart. Let's see if we need anything else here. There's the mirror from Penguinator. So we got Ether, which is the requirement for Total Rock, and we already have Samaria, so that could lead to some interest in routing. Or Samaria is accessible, I should say. So the really awkward double slash requirement. Let's see if... Now, one thing that's kind of puzzling on Hayfield, Hayfield's got so many items left for Go mode that not checking the full castle is interesting. Or, sorry, not checking the full Swamp Palace. Well, actually, wait, are they far from Go mode? No, they need Fire Rod. Oh yeah, no, we are only looking for Fire Rod for no mode. And Hayfield is just saying, nah, left side's not worth it? Excuse me? Did I miscount the items? Like, did they find all the items? Okay, well, I mean, not doing left side to save time. Boots would be funny if they found boots. Boots is technically required by the logic, not required for any reasonable routing, unless... No, because I'm pretty sure that Limolus dropped a heart. So... Where was Samaria? Hammerpet. So Hayfield's about to get it, which will send them probably immediately. Well, not immediately, but once they're done doing the Smith quest chain, they'll probably move on to Meyer based on their play. They've been very dungeon focused this run. It was actually funny because this is starting to remind me of a race I did on speed gaming actually, where I hit all of the dungeons, but I didn't hit any of the dungeons, but everyone else had found one item earlier than me, and I let them clear dungeons, so I just could not clear the dungeons without it. So everyone else had like a bunch of dungeons completed, and I was just sitting there like in go mode first, but yeah, I was like last on the restream and right in the middle of the pack, even though I was apparently in go mode quite early, like earlier than anyone on stream, but I had to clear more dungeons, so I was quite far behind, I guess. Helmasaur also... No, Helmasaur can't have anything. That's why Pika dipped out. And Fire Rod can't be on pedestal, so we're safe on that. That's Quake, so we're not looking for Quake. Fire Rod could be into the rock. It's pretty awful, but it can be. Hera hasn't been checked by either runner. Thieves Town was done by Pika. I saw that unclick over there. Weird. Actually, it looks like it's half lit up. It's very strange. The crystal is light, but not the icon. How odd. And it's back. Oh, Misery Mire is also a red pendant. Or sorry, a red crystal. Pikapals is doing the boss now. Oh, Pikapals not having ether kind of bites for them. Hammer strats for Lamwallace. Kind of hard. Okay, still looking for that fire rod. Using the hook shot. There's some bombs. Those aren't fire rods. Hera will be a great place to check. So unfortunately no fire rod here, but maybe we'll see it in Hera. That's a red mail. Looks like we're gonna see Hera pot. There we go, very good. That's silvers, that's nice to have. But unfortunately that means that nothing's here. So I think more and more leaning towards the Rock of the Turtle. A progression. You know what? Actually, neither runner has actually checked Skullwoods itself. Oh my gosh, neither runner checked Bumper Ledge because they knew about the tape. So they're... Oh no. Please don't be there. That would be mind-numbingly hilarious. Ooh, my back would be mind-numbingly hilarious to not be hurt. Okay, my job is doing the hurting myself enough. Like Pikapals is going in swamp. We might get to see left side here. Hayfield getting the blue mail. Gonna be quite happy with that. And their equipment is very good. And there's Hayfield Silvers. Gonna be happy about that. Gonna do a slash and a spin, and we're done. Check in this cave. Oh, trying to poke those guys, but they did not move. That's like Hayfield is opting to go to pod. Okay. See if Pika decides whether or not to check the rest of the dungeon. Ah. Did a Hayfield check bit bomb and I missed it? No super bomb check. That's what I thought. I just wanted to verify. You know, I think I would have checked Skull Woods if I was Hayfield, just to see if the fire rod was there. Okay, a bunch of shits we've already seen. So both right. So we are just.
Mika has been in pod, yes. Elma does have an item. Elma does have an item. I don't understand all the orphaning. I'm gonna need somebody smarter than me to understand why the meta now is to orphan like half of the items in the game. Like, so many things have been orphaned in this game, I'm half willing to call this game an Annie to the past. Since when has this been on? An hour and 13 minutes ago. Neither runner's done Skull or checked the Bumper Cave, which is another spot. Neither runner has done Graveyard Ledge. I know that tape is on Lumberjack Ledge. I was here for that. But I would still check it. And I also understand that there's no boots either. But it would still be good to know. Also, it's on the way to other checks, like Snowwoods, etc. But I don't get it. I don't know if this seed is weird. They just keep skipping one location in each dungeon. Like there's one location in Pod, in Swamp. Pikapals obviously had to, or Hayfield had to leave the hammer chest. It's just like there's just constantly leaving just an item. But like, and then we have this, like, I don't know if Helmasaur is that much slower than checking Dark Cross is. So it's like I just don't, I don't get the meta, but I mean again, I'm real bad, or not real bad. I'm not as good as people in this tournament. So it's like, huh. Well, I mean, if you're counting on pulling Ped in this seed, then you're much worse than I am. That's a joke because Fire Rod is the item we need. And that would be funny because, you know, Fire Rod can't be on Ped. But I would do TR after checking Skull Woods. I would check Skull Woods just to avoid that chance. But I would check Skull Woods just because I've actually seen a lot of seeds where Fire Rod's been in Skull Woods lately. Or adjacent. Like I've seen it on a few locations right around there. So. And there's now one extra chest you can get a dungeon item in without the Fire Rod. Because of the logic change. That's a piece of heart. Is second race today? I'm not sure. You check the schedule. It could be, but I didn't check the schedule. Hayfield did have to abandon earlier, didn't have enough money. Okay, Pikapals making the swamp play, which is where I would do. Because I would do Skull Woods, then check Bumper Ledge, then check Graveyard Ledge. But TR is extremely likely. I think I called Fire Rod on TR like a while ago. It was a very high possibility. So there's a small T, which means that you can go into the south, okay, or not. You can just go around the other way. You can do that too. Another small T. Okay, Hayfield's gonna be right behind. Okay, lots of T's. I was gonna check one more chest. Fire Rod here would lead to an extremely hype race.
That's powder. That's very interesting. I bet you both go check powder. It's really up in the air, though. I don't know if they'll check the stuff to their east or not. Okay, so it looks like Pete just checking stuff to the east first. It's that being nothing was very likely. I mean, it was very unlikely it wasn't an added seed from the start, but it was something I told you at like 4 minutes to pin in your memory banks. So good job, everyone. You did it. Your brains work. They Hayfield's done Spike Cave. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Pita didn't. They don't have invincibility, so it's not in. Actually, wait, it's illogical with the bottles they have. So that's not it. So Pikapals has to check catfish. Oh, I had it backwards. I thought Hayfield had already checked this. That's right. Hayfield didn't know. Hayfield will probably flute back and do powder. Or no, they touch a graveyard ledge. The hitbox on NPCs is awful. Powder was in Skullwoods. Bells, where are you going, my friend? I don't think there's anything in the Dark World for you. Lunchbox was already done. Pikapals. Oh, Pikapals. Yes, you're right. It has to do the lunchbox. Powder isn't in Dark World, but the lunchbox is, which he still has to do. I forgot. So Hayfield is walking back. Interestingly enough, I would have mirrored then fluted if them. Just because they don't really have any Dark World chits left. But HB could be going back to Thieves Town, yep. But checking the so they're keeping there. Okay, I see. This made sense. Fire Rod. I am the Messiah. This is a very close race now. We're in go mode! Woo! Unless the bid key is on the chest. Unless the bid key is on the torch. In which case we're in hell mode. I hope that my hype was strong enough for you people. That was hype to find the fire rod there. We totally had no idea it was there. There was absolutely no other spots it could have been, though. Except for right there. Well, I guess there was actually other spots it could have been. But those would have sucked for our runners. Because it would have just been a bunch of orphans. Pikapals slightly in the lead, movement-wise, and Pikapals is an extremely good player, So this is definitely his advantage, I think. Is that just the fire rod icon? It is. That is just the fire rod icon with the world map on it. That is, I'm not sure if that's legal. Hopefully Boyne doesn't get sued by the Nintendo. To be fair, if Nintendo is going to sue anyone, it would be GDQ right now. Because I doubt that they actually like the crowd control exists. That was a really convenient full magic drop. Gwendolyn should be banned for really bad seed ideas. Hey, there's that fire magic drop. Wait, did Pikapals get picked up in the hole? Question mark, question mark, question mark? I looked away and I saw them fall in. I was like, there's no way they got picked up by that hole. And now I look over and it's like, wait a second, did they get picked up by that hole? Oh, Pikapals had a better fight. Mothula just hugging the top wall. About a 7-second difference. Yeah, it's because little do you know, but I did the entire bid key spiel in that little whatever I just said. The best song in the game, except for the bunny. Song exists, so that's not. By the way, highly recommend if you're into raunchy-ish comedy. Raunchy-ish, I say. It's actually no. It's just there's some drug references, so I'll just say that before you watch it. If you want to see an actual rap god, look up the Brando. That sucks. That was a bad dead rock. Look up the Brando video for ALTTPR. There's a really, really good Zelda 3 rap by Brando, or the amazing Brando. It's about it's like 19 minutes long, but it's very good. I would highly recommend watching it. Also, traversing through the light world is only faster if you don't get dead rocked, so I think Hayfield's technically in the lead here, and he totally is. No, never mind. Screen transitions. They're still basically synced. Also, timey-wimey shenanigans with the stream. They probably look like they're synced with the timers, but they might not be. So this is actually insane. They are approximately 2 seconds apart. So this is going to be pretty sweet. Dr. Bob-tastic is a good friend of mine. I enjoy his songs too. This is a really good race. I am glad I took the time to commentate. TBH. Oh my gosh, different routes. Oh! Oh! It's happening! It's happening! You don't see me, but I'm doing the GIF animation. The It's Happening GIF is happening in my house right now. No one checked pad. Pikapals has said no. I refuse to do this. I am going to Turtle Rock. Pikapals says no. Yeah, it's determined by the Pikapals is missing the boot. Yeah, the number is based on who enters GT first. Pikapals enter GT first, so we count based on them. Even though it's weird. Even though Hayfield found it first. So, yeah. This is a 6 seed. Oh my gosh! I need to tweet out close races if it's not already. Oh, somebody already did! God bless whoever did. Nope, they didn't. I don't know where to put that. Oh, I can't tweet out that. That's unfortunate. I can't not tweet. I can't pin that roll in the Discord. That's awful. Okay. I was gonna tweet out about close race. If you can hear the sound of my voice, people who can tweet that, please do. Tweet. I keep saying tweet, but I mean pin in Discord. Everyone should be watching this. This is such a good race. Did somebody clip my reaction to the bit key? Because if not, you could. And that would have been cool. I don't normally ask for clips. I've never asked for a clip in my life until just now. But I just want to post that in tournament clips when this is done. Pika is taking the gamble. Believes there's no way. DP had small T on Torch. That's huge then? It's not that huge. But yes, it's kind of huge because they were able to complete it without boot. Oh my gosh! Linfelinitz is right. I forgot how key logic works. Well, it's probably in Swamp Palace then. That's my call. Thanks, Ninbon. This is actually a really good race. I really like it. See, I hate key sanity so much, I refused to learn proper key logic for any other reason. So now, every time keys become an actual issue in a seat, I am a stumbling idiot. When normally, I'm the facts and logic guy. So, here we are. Now you have to bomb jump Hayfield. How does that feel? Probably okay, because that's like the easiest bomb jump in the game. I'm gonna ruin commentary with no facts and logic, only my feelings. I hope that meme is appropriate. If not, I enjoyed my last commentary. If boots are in Helmasaur or Swamp Palace, I'll be. Oh, yeah. Hey, dodge at this. I like the Mega Man X sprite. Ghost thing. Pikapals, Pika, please! Oh, the command was at race sync, not... Okay. So anyone can pin it. I'm just dumb and don't know it. But hello everyone coming in from the race sync. So yeah, to recap, we actually now have Ice Rod, so Boots on Thin. Hayfield is checking some places he hasn't checked. We have a bunch of orphan locations. Specific. Oh, he needs magic to open the door. That made sense. We no Boots in GT. They can't be because Desert is Pet is dead. Desert. Well, no, it's not actually. But Desert is Boots locked, so it actually couldn't be in GT. Hayfield's already cleared GT. They're gonna go do this now. There's 2 orphaned locations that are that we don't know about. One in Left Side Swamp, one in Pod. So either of those could be there. It could be on Pedestal as well. If it is, then Pikapals looks in the lead, but like they both cleared the same amount of pods. So it's either Trinets, Pod, or Swamp, or Ped. And either way, this seed is awful. So, well, no. It's actually pretty cool. This has actually been a really fun seed. One of my favorite seeds I've commented in a while. I really like this because it's been close like the whole time. So yeah, they are looking for the Boots. It's either on Trinets right here. Okay, we're about to find out. So GT on bid key Torch. You missed the game. We're not doing it again. We know where it is. So haha. There they are! Pikapals! Got the Boots. Gonna move on. Now we're in go mode. Ice Rod was in TR, yes. So unfortunately this went from 2 seconds apart to a full GT clear plus tile room difference. So Pikapals. Oh, there's also 3 keys in the Dark Magician room. So Pikapals will have keys right away. They'll have more than enough. Key logic is important, and it's something that I don't know. And this race, plus one other this week, has taught me that maybe I should learn it. So, gonna go research key logic. But yeah, welcome everyone. Glad you guys are tuning in. This has been a really fun race. I'd recommend the VOD. It was very close the entire race. So yeah. I had a lot of questions in my commentary about stipping one-off locations. Obviously it paid off here, so now I look silly. But honestly, I still don't understand why people leave 1 locations everywhere. But you know, that happens. Yes, it was big key in map, small key on desert torch, lamp in the big chest, and a heart on land molus. So it was a map and compass on right side. Very, very good. Like, they were really close. There was one time where Pikapals looked like he was super in the lead, and then there was a time where Hayfield looked super in the lead, but then neither of them found the other's items for, like, ever. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that I was like, hey, moderators, I could totally commentate a seed at 320. I would prefer that over 620, because I want to babysit my nephew. So then this happened, and this is like the coolest race I've commed all tournament. Oh. Boots were on Trinet's Ice Rod in TR.
They entered 2 seconds apart. The big difference was Hayfield did GT. But yeah, actually, somebody did point out in chat that if Ice Rod was in GT, Hayfield would be super in the lead right now. And then Sub-Oro made me and him dumb, so that's cool. Yeah, no, right, it could be in GT. Man, no, they shouldn't. I was about to say that they should change the key logic so you can hard lock, but they can't. And that is where Hayfield realized after this race I need to nap. I am unsure. That was a very good double. And that race sync option, real cool. Whoever implemented that pin, very good. Whoa. It means it sounded weird for a second, but it's because it swapped when it did. That might be a 1 cycle, I'm not sure. It was! Good job, Pikapals. Boots were found on Trinet's Ice Rod in Turtle Rock. Boots were locked outside of GT, so what happened is that Pikapals knew this, mirrored out, went to Turtle Rock, did that. Meanwhile, Hayfield completed GT. Well, probably now, thanks to chat, because 20-minute delay, probably already knows now that wasn't possible, which is unfortunate. That was insane kill by Pikapals. Good job. Come on in for an interview if you'd like. That was a very GG. Very close race. very excited. Wonderful. Wonderful race. Oh, Hayfield, it stopped moving. I don't think they want to climb GT, which I wouldn't. But I don't have the IRC open, which was my mistake. But I'm gonna move Pikapals in here. Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing alright.
Key Logic wins the day.
I know, it's so nice knowing that boots can't be in GT.
That is what won you the game. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, as I was walking up to GT, I figured, well, if I do somehow lose the 1 in 22, at least I remember Desert's layout well enough to know that there was a key on the small key on the torch.
Well, I mean, I obviously I knew that. I just forgot that 100% inventory cares about, like, if this was, I've been doing like some beatable seeds lately, and that doesn't care. That could be, I think, locked still, but I don't know. Either way,
Would it? Because I mean, even in beatable only, you could still lock yourself out of the crystal if you don't have the boots.
That's true. If you run away, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is weird. That was a weird seed logically. I'm not in the IRC, but based on Hayfield stop and moving, did he forfeit?
Yeah, he forfeited right after I did.
That's honestly that's understandable. I wouldn't want to redo GT after full clearing it.
Full GT climb takes a while.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes. But yeah, no, you guys were like neck and neck for most of the race. Even if it didn't look like, there was definitely parts where you looked like you were far in the lead, and then there are definitely parts that Hayfield looked like he was far in the lead. But then it all just kind of came. If people are hearing a weird coiling, clicking sound, that's my laptop. Don't worry about it. That's just normal. But yeah, no, it was a really good race. I really liked it from start to finish. It was very exciting to commentate. I'm very glad that I opted to commentate because this wasn't going to be restreamed if I didn't. So, yeah. Hello, Hayfield. GG.
Yeah, hello, GG.
Yep,
What a tough way to learn about the key logic. I didn't know about that. Oh, has this been forever or only version 31?
No, forever probably.
Forever, I think.
It just doesn't come up often.
And normally you just don't care about that small key in Desert if you have the big key already. It's just in these weird one-off locations or one-off times when you have big key on GT Torch.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and from the start we were like, well, it's go mode. I don't like it's go mode, but actually boots, blah blah blah. But then of course it happens every time I commentate. There's that you don't actually get to go have real go mode. So, but yeah, it was still very exciting. Like right up until then, the whole race and that's cool. It was super close the whole time. Like you guys had very different strategies in mind. You guys skipped the exact same items. So, well, except for Hayfield, you skipped. You never went back for hammer chest, and Pika did have. Pika had the hammer when they went to TT. So that was the only item location difference. You guys, I think, went basically the same places. So obviously, plus 22 GT.
Yeah, I was sure looking forward to going back to the purple chest that I just ditched right in front of Magic Bat so I could go get my boots for real go mode.
Mm-hmm. No, it's and then Ice Rod being in TT, obviously, because it could have also been like Ice Rod or boots could have been in pod or swamp. That would have been the true suffering.
Yeah, Ice Rod just not being in Turtle Rock in that stage would have been very sad at that point.
Yeah. Sad, but then quite interesting. Because if I'm sure Hayfield would have gone. I mean,
did go to a rod. You didn't check anything else. So, you know, it's very interesting. You guys have your game tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we have tomorrow.
Will you spoil it, what the mode is, Hayfield?
Let's
Or-
do a 6-6 open.
Oh, that would have been so interesting in this seed.
Yeah, I know.
I would have gotten to not last location the fire rod.
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, so that will be tomorrow. It'll be a 6-6 now. So everyone can look forward to that. Break the statistic that everyone who's picked 6-6 has lost their match. So that's a thing. I don't think that's actually true, but it has happened a lot. The 6-6 hasn't worked out for the other person. It's such an interesting mode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's hope
6-6
it
is
works
kinda cool.
otherwise this time.
But yeah, good luck tomorrow. That is pretty much it. There is more matches tonight on Speed Gaming. There's a few at 6:20, and then there's a bunch tomorrow to GDQ's over. So I think that wraps it up. Unless you guys have anything else to say. And go ahead.
No, not really. Just GG.
Yeah.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
And I bet you that the Andy thing is still going on. So if you guys want to continue watching that crowd control, go ahead. Or the other races if they're still on. And then, yeah, have a wonderful day.